I'm going to be testing Elden Ring on my 4090. I'm going to be doing it at 4K, so we've got that resolution set here. I've got ray tracing set to the max, so you can see that there, set to maximum. Rest of the graphics settings are also maxed out at the moment, so that means some of the settings go to maximum, like these ones, and then these settings here go to high, is the max. So let's have a look. So my initial plan here was to try and play through some of the DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. I didn't actually realise you had to play through... You have to play through the game to get to a specific point to actually be able to play the DLC. So I don't really play this game that much at all. I've probably got about 8 hours, I think, in total. So I don't think I'm anywhere near being able to do it, which is obviously a bit disappointing. I'm getting absolutely sauced. Get me out of there. So yeah, I'm basically going to have to try and play through a little bit, I think, to even be able to get to the level in which I can play the DLC. Overall performance, at least with everything here maxed out at 4K, is not too bad. Mostly holding above 60, which is decent. Do have a fair bit of stuttering in the frame time, though. What the hell is that? Oh my god. No, run. There's absolutely no way. Can I even run from that? Oh god. I'm almost certainly in an area that I probably shouldn't be. Go away. But yeah, I think that's the only disappointing thing, is that the frame time is kind of a bit... It's a bit rough on this game, so I'll put 1% low at the moment. 15 FPS is not ideal, considering our average is 68 to 70. But I do know a lot of people do experience the same thing from comments that I've seen on some of my previous Elden Ring videos. So I think it's like a... It's possibly, I think, from what I've seen in the past, ray tracing, having that on does make it a little bit worse. We can check out in a little bit with it off. But we are at least mostly holding some dips down there to 59 FPS. Do think in some more dense forest areas, probably see the FPS drop quite a bit more. Is there anything I can actually kill here? I could probably kill these things, couldn't I? What the hell was that? So you'll notice it in this area here. Seeing our FPS come down by quite a bit, dropping there into almost the 30s. So you do see that in the denser forest areas, I think, where there's trees and stuff. Definitely drops your FPS down quite a bit. Overall, on the rest of the GPU, though, it's not too bad. Just over 200 watts of power. Just over 7.5 gigs of VRAM as well. So that on the GPU seems fine. But look at the FPS here, drop down. No, don't blow a horn. I don't actually know if these things attack me. I don't think they will. It's probably a bit out of order attacking them, isn't it? The blocking seems so slow. So that was... I mean, I'm absolutely terrible at this game, quite honestly. Don't know how you have to time the block. Oh god. See, that's a big thing there that killed me earlier. Still getting quite bad stuttering as well. Look at this frame time here. Definitely, probably the worst bit I think about this. Aside from that, obviously the drops down with everything maxed out at 4K here is also quite rough, seeing it in the mid-30s. But it doesn't, for the most part, it's just in the kind of more dense areas. Seeing it here still mid-40s up to like the 50s. It's like okay-ish playable-wise. You would expect obviously more FPS, but it's not. It doesn't make the game unplayable. Oh god, we got some enemies here, have we? See if I can kill some of these. Right, these seem a little bit more on my level. They keep getting back up, though. You just have to kill them twice. Now this one's getting up as well. Oh, we got more. That one's got a shield. They've both got shields. What's the strategy here? Try and... Oh. Oh, they get up, don't they? I forgot. I need to get this one out. Get rid of him. So FPS is still dropping quite a bit here. 43, 42 FPS. Not particularly ideal, is it? Oh no. Wasn't quick enough. Wait. How has that other one got up again? I'm still at 4K, but I'm going to be taking a look with ray tracing switched off, so you can see we've got it switched off there. Rest of the graphics settings are still maxed out. So we mostly had around 50 to 60 on average, I would say, at 4K with ray tracing maxed. Did obviously have some quite aggressive lows of like 40, but then some highs of 70 to 80, so definitely depends on where you are. Seems like here we've got, at the moment, an average of 87, dipping down into the 70s a little bit. We've still got that pretty choppy frame time, though. So switching ray tracing off hasn't completely removed that. If anything, on this bit, it looks a little bit worse. I'm going to try and get through this bit here. If I don't get hit by that cannon. Seems like this area might be better suited to my level because these enemies are actually, I'm able to kill them. Unlike some of the other areas. So even some highs above 100 at here. No, it's just that specific area. It's getting above 100. Yeah. Maybe it's just because I was looking a specific way as well. But so we've seen VRAM here, just under 7 gig. Power looks fairly similar, to be honest. Not much difference between ray tracing on and off. How do I... Whoa. I'm not sure what the strategy is. What is the strategy going to be here? There's no way I can run it. Because if I try and run that... Do you think I could run it on the horse? Oh, well, I don't even know. Is this a horse? It's like an ox. Well, that's not a good start. No! Oh, wait. What the hell? What the hell? Well, I made it. Wait, can that thing still get me? I should probably not risk it. Oh my god, that was... Right, I'm in uncharted territory because I've never been in this area. I'm going to fully heal, take out these guys. Oh god. Not two at the same time. I'm not good enough to do that. There we go, there we go. One more. Big shield. I don't think there's anyone on that anymore. That crossbow thing. At least I hope not. Oh! How did that first swipe not get him? Is he stuck? No. See, one at a time I'm fine. But if all of those right there attack me, and that big thing too, that's just not a good time. Getting some dips down there to 65. That's pretty rough considering I've got ray tracing switched off. 55. Jeez, if I had ray tracing maxed out here, it'd be like 30, 20 to 30 probably. Do I want to risk fighting all those? I've made it past, so maybe I'll just keep going. So I'm just going to... I've just travelled back to closer to the starting area. So I was curious to see what the FPS roughly is. Fairly similar, really. Because I was just seeing really aggressive FPS drops. Down to like the mid-40s. In that other area. So I was just curious to see if it was similar elsewhere, which it looks like we could definitely, in some really dense forest areas here, could almost definitely drop down to mid-40s again. Trying to get away from... I don't know, just spawned a load of wolves behind me. See, I think the starting area is roughly down there. So, obviously, there is an improvement switching ray tracing off. You gain a good... Probably, in terms of max FPS, you're gaining like 40 to 50 FPS. Probably on average like 40, but there's still just such a huge range. The dips down are still crazy. Still get pretty much the same lows. If you've enjoyed this video, click one of the videos on the screen now to see me testing more GPUs, and I'll catch you next time.